Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of many things. It's some of the stuff that you did prior to Full House and right after America's Funniest People.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some people came up and mentioned a show that I hosted on Nickelodeon called Out of Control. See, I thought only 20 people saw that show, but
Apparently
there's
not.
way more.
It's easy to deep dive into Dave Coulier.
Here
we
don't.
go.
What? No. I guess it would.
We don't have to go there, absolutely. By the way, before we start, Mark Warren, who also wrote my show Even Stevens, wants to say hi to you guys. Mark and Dennis.
We love
Mark
that
and
guy.
Dennis.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome guys. You got to work with them on That's So Raven, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
That was a fun phone call when they're like, hey, do you want to be on the show? So,
Well,
sure.
they were good writers, right?
Yeah.
What was it like for you guys talking to the writing team over the years? We've seen with like Boy Meets World in that panel. They said, you know, the writers eventually just wrote for us. Did you feel like you had that sort of symbiotic feeling over time, or were they more true to the keeping the family dynamic sort of varied and interesting stories for those characters?
Well, I was I still am a stand-up comic, and they were very generous when we first started Full House. They all came to a comedy club that I was playing in Los Angeles, and they incorporated a lot of the stuff that I did in my act into the show. So it was such a pleasure for me to be able to just be funny from stuff I had already used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to use the jokes.
I did.
I gotta say, you made dad jokes cool, didn't he? We should call them uncle jokes.
I made dad pants cool.
There you go.
Those were some bad pants.
Yeah, it's true.
And bad haircuts.
Sweaters.
I think my pants were up to about here. Yeah. Hey, how you doing there, kids?
There was a lot of different fashions over all those years, the 8 seasons, right?
Boy, some of the clothes.
Yeah? Did they make you guys sort of like look at the teen magazines? Did they kind of try to dress you towards what was on trend at the times?
That's a good question.
You, not me. I was
I
never
know,
on
poor
trend.
Andrea. Poor Andrea.
Yeah, wearing a bacon scarf.
Kimmy was a step behind.
Andrea would feel mortified every time she walked out.
I hated the I liked the Fuller House clothes. Didn't ever like the Full House clothes.
Got it. So that's the one thing you could do differently with that character. would be
Yes.
different
What did you
clothes.
remember the? Go ahead, Candace.
Oh. I was gonna actually answer the question, but if you have another joke, you should say it.
I should. I was going to ask Andrea, what was the weird bird that you had over the fence?